Okay, hello everybody and welcome back to a slightly less tired Denala Man video. Someone's somehow already noticed that there's 3 nicks, so they're paying way too much attention to tab. I mean, I like to check tab before the game starts too, but how do you check tab and type that out so quickly? Like, I was gonna say Jesus, but speaking of Jesus, that bridge is... Okay, I mean, it could be legit, it could be. Is he not even coming over to me? What's he doing? Is he just trying to get all the, like, resources and stuff? Okay, rather than be smart and stop him, I'm just gonna go for the free bed. So he's running around and taking everything. Now, that is a classic Polygon strategy. I think the only problem with it is doing it this early in the game. He's not really gonna get that much. Like, if you're gonna run around and get all the resources, that's a very valid strategy. But there's like 1 diamond, maybe 2 per gen. And there's definitely only 1 emerald per gen. If there is even an emerald in each generator. But yeah, if you look in chat right now, it says +4 Bedwars XP diamonds. So from what I understand, it's come to be a bit more of a Skywars-like XP system, while still keeping the time played and win bonuses the exact same. Where you get wins for, not wins, you get XP for kills, for beds, for final, no, I think only your first kill of the game gives you XP. And then you get XP for every bed, you get XP for every final, and for every diamond and emerald you collect. So there, look, I collected an emerald and I got 3 Bedwars experience. Now, that sounds really, hold on, there's an epic game of fight about to happen. Okay, no there isn't. Oh, I didn't quite fall for his James's, but he had the advantage anyway. But yeah, so the thing is, right, let's take 2 Bedwars experience for a diamond, right? That doesn't sound like much, but over the course of my time playing Bedwars, I've collected 80,000 diamonds. And, okay, so let's say this 2 XP per diamond thing was here since I started playing Bedwars. That means that I would have 160,000 more Bedwars experience than I currently have, which is about 36 levels. So, I guess the question is then, is the level inflation getting to be a bit much? Because, you know, we had Slumber, now we've got this XP thing. Like, is it getting a bit too easy to gain levels in Bedwars? Kinda. I mean, you can still ignore quests, and I know a decent amount of people who do that. Like, XP for every kill, like, it's not as a small amounts, right? But, like, it's gonna stack up. Like, you know, I don't know how much XP it really is for Bez in finals, because I've barely gotten any this whole game so far. Because I've been getting beaten up by this Nick. But let's say it's like 10 for a bed, right? I have 20, do I have 20 or 30,000 beds? I don't even remember. Let's just say 20,000 beds, right? That is 200,000 extra XP. That's another, like, 40 odd levels. Also, this guy's a bed. I didn't realize this guy had a bed. Well, no, I realized he had a bed. I just didn't realize it was at his base. But no, the thing is, okay, so I'd probably be like a whole prestige higher, if not more, just from these bonuses at 1200 stars. So I'd be like almost a 1400 star. And then, you know, Slumber's given me at least 100 levels, and then Ticket Machine probably about 80 or something. Like, you know, all of a sudden it's like, okay, I've got like 400 levels from not playing the game. Which, that's a lot. I know a lot of people who aren't even 400 stars, right? To gain 400 levels from literally not even playing the game is a ridiculous amount of levels, I think. Also, this guy's just 100% gonna kill me. He's like way better than me. And then cower away in a corner. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, tough fight. Yeah, like, does the issue, like, actually matter? No, not really. Like, who has ever cared about Bedwars levels? Except for, like, me. And, like, there are people who do care, but it's the same thing with quests, right? You could argue that, oh, quests is such level inflation because yada yada yada, you can get like 100, 200 stars from quests and whatever. Yeah, but they've been there since the start. It's a bit of a... What's it called? It's... Oh, he didn't... Okay, I hit him on 2 and he didn't die. But it's a bit of a it's just a feature everyone's used to. It's been there since the start, right? And come like 3 or 4 years time, the new Bedwars XP leveling system will kind of be the same thing, where it's like, okay, you get XP for beds and kills. It almost becomes the new normal, right? Like the Slumber Hotel and the ticket machine, that's not the new normal, because that's XP without even playing the game. This, you still have to actually play the game if you want to get the XP, and therefore I think it's, you know, it's better than the Slumber XP, definitely. Not that that bar is particularly high, but you know, it's something. I can't, how did I even die on this bridge? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, I chased him, hit him on 2 and he didn't die. Okay, not a very great use for the fireball, but I couldn't really think of much else. Cool, okay. Hopefully I can just kill him here. Cool. I think if we didn't have Slumber, and this was a thing, it would be great. I think Slumber and this is a bit much. I mean, I know stars equal skill was always like a meme, because they're just not equal to skill at all. But like, the more updates like this come out, the more that becomes true. Like, at this point, you can probably gain like 500 stars, I want to say, in like 1 to 200 stars of legitimate playtime. Oh, that lag back is unfortunate. Yeah, that was all I had to say on like the topic of the actual title. I just wanted to play some Bedwars, but it's something I can actually talk about rather than literally having it be me play Bedwars. So if you just came here for the title of the video and you haven't clicked off already because you've just watched the 1200 star lose 2 games in a row and upload it, then this is your cue to leave. If somehow you've decided that this is a video worth continuing watching by some stretch, first of all, you might want to get yourself checked, but second of all, cool, you can stick around. I don't know, the first couple of videos back are going to be a bit rough. It's just going to be me losing games over and over again because of my lack of game sense. Like, I feel like most of my PvP is like, it's weird, okay, because if I'm in like an intense clutch situation where like there's people on me and whatnot, it's almost like I haven't not played for like 6 weeks. But when it comes to play like this, where there's like no pressure at all, like okay, in the polygon game, you could argue I was getting pushed by someone. What I mean is, I played a game of doubles earlier, and my teammate died quite early, and it was me versus like literally the entire game while bedless, and I managed to actually win. Okay, this sucks. I'm getting rushed by 2 sides at the same time, and he's going through mid just to get to me as well, which is interesting. Does he just really hate Nyx? Okay, I went around and collected some emeralds, and I've gained like, what, 12 Bedwars experience? Think about how many games involve you running around collecting emeralds. Like, it's a lot of extra XP, but I'm not going to hammer home the point because, like, I've already talked about it. What's the situation here? Potions? Not a fan of... Oh my lord, okay. Literally my only safe bet is just going to mid and hoping that 7 blocks can get me somewhere. And hoping that red gets distracted by pink rather than just full sending it towards me. He's full sending it towards me, okay. Well, that's mighty unfortunate. Oh, okay, he just did not have the gear to fight me. I forgot that I actually got diamond upgrades this game. I think I've got, yeah, prot 1 sharp and he just didn't have any of that. He was also just on 10 health for some reason. Okay, there's green. Okay, he's not got much gear. How much do you want to bet he goes for me instead of mid or pink? Oh yeah, okay, there we go. Is he actually fighting me, or is he just trying to get through me there? Oh, he's trying to get through me. Now, it would be useful to have you out of the game. Unfortunately, my fireballs send people straight up still. Apparently that has not changed. I'm going to be going for this guy before he can get a bunch of stuff. It's probably smart. Yeah, nice. Good stuff. I'm kind of wishing I bought some bridge eggs right about now, I'm going to be honest. But we should be able to make potions and a pearl work. Yeah, so if any of you are finding me for the first time from this video or last video, I will hopefully pretty quickly not be losing a bunch of games in every video. Just, I'm in that weird state where it's like, am I rusty? Yeah, but am I completely terrible? No. Like, I can still play the game, but I'll be making some pretty baffling decisions, if you know what I mean. Okay, is he gonna run back? Yeah, speaking of baffling decisions. Oh, he's not gonna run back. Okay, that's good. I kind of wish he would have just run back. It would make the game so much easier for me. Do I have Prot 2? I'm just gonna assume no, because I can't remember ever getting Prot 2. Okay, well I'm gonna do a very rare Denalaman moment and actually prioritize patience and resource gathering over just go fight, kill, swing. And I'm gonna get Prot 2, because he's trying to get his gear up to get past mine. Oh. Okay. I'm too lazy to put instant on my web for the billionth time. I've learned that, like, honestly, if my first rush is better than me, I'm gonna lose to them anyway, and if they're not, I'm gonna kill them anyway. And then other than that, I'm never at my base. So the endstone is not benefiting me. It's just like a time sink for like no good reason. Okay, 5 XP for first kill, 15 for a bed. That's I said it was 10, so that's less. And then it was a final 15 as well. Okay, why is a final kill worth less than a bed? It is infinitely easier to get a bed than a final kill, like mid and late game. Earlier game is definitely easier to. No wait, it's just easier to get the bed in general. I was thinking early game, oh, you know, they're defending their bed, but like 1-5 will skip if it's timed properly, and you've got it. So it is just easy to get beds compared to finals. Pretty baffling decision, but go off Hypixel. That means a guy who gets a ton of beds and no finals will have more stars than a guy who gets a decent number of beds and finals. So the new best way to level up in this game is to break a bunch of beds, lose the game, ticket machine gamble, and then repeat. That is like the most efficient way to gain levels. Oh, wow, my fireball, like, calibration is so bad. I've just completely forgotten where fireballs send me. I don't know, I'm in a weird limbo state where it's like, I know I said this a lot. I was gonna say back in the day, it wasn't that long ago. But like, you know, back when I was actually good at the game, I used to say, oh, I'm so good but so bad. But that is literally me right now. Like, I still have my moments where it's clear you're watching a Denalaman video, but then I do stuff like that fireball jump, where it's like, it looks like I'm brand new to the game. Because like, what player with any form of experience would try that fireball jump, you know? Oh, I was trying to be sneaky and get his bed. Okay. Also, the one surprising thing that I've gotten worst at, like, it used to be my best thing, and now it's my worst thing, is base fights. Like, did you see that base fight? Like, I know I was down on health, but I dropped like 3 hits as well. Base fights are normally my strength. Like, I remember playing private games with people, and as soon as I walked into a base, they were like, no, I'm not taking this guy in a base. Or if they didn't know, the other people in the call would be like, oh, don't take Dan in a base. He'll beat you in a base. Not anymore. I'm terrible at base fights now. Okay, please don't just like fireball jump to my island. I mean, I can do it as well, but I'd rather not use a fireball. Okay, well that sucks. I pushed him towards my bed, by the way. If he doesn't have shears, I can probably save it. But this bed was in 2025, of course he has shears. Cool. Got him. I did not need to lose my bed for that. But oh well. Oh yeah, the one thing with this new XP is, unlike with the Slumber Hotel XP, you can't just say no to this XP. Like, you're gonna get it, whether you like it or not. And I know there's a lot of people who really care about finals per star and whatnot, and like whatever final per star record. Like, those things are probably never gonna get broken ever again, because the record is definitely in excess of like 10,000 finals per prestige. 10,000 finals is now going to give you, what, 100,000 extra Bedwars XP? It's going to give you like, what, 20 extra levels? Like, there's no possible way, I don't think. I don't know how optimized the finals per prestige records are, but I just don't think they're getting broken ever again. That was a really weak fireball, by the way. Can I run away? No, he's got more. Wait, he's got less health than me. How has that even happened then? Okay, I have some patience. I have 4 emeralds. I'm just going to invis this guy. And buy an actual iron sword, which, you know, is a good thing to have so late into the game. Nah, if he's going invis, he would have gone invis by now. Is he gone? Okay, he's gone. We finally got a Bedwars victory. What's that? First, wait, that was not my first kill. Okay, whatever. Kill plus final kill. Wait, that wasn't my first kill, right? No, it wasn't. Okay, thank God. What is it? Kill plus final kill plus position bonus, 115. And then I gained 264. Okay, for the length of that game, 264 is actually quite a low amount of XP. So I think the playtime XP maybe has been nerfed slightly. What does it say? Plus 20? I don't know what it used to be. I can fact check with one of my older videos and try and find out what the playtime XP used to be. I feel like it was 20. Was it 25? Or like 30? I don't know, but I'll put like on screen, unless I'm like giga lazy, I'll put on screen what it used to be. Because now that I'm thinking about it, 20 does feel a bit low. Oh, balls. Okay, people just don't take knockback like they used to. Although I do say this every time I come back to the game. So there's a pretty decent chance there's some like tech to make people take knockback that I've just forgotten how to do. Like, am I W tapping? I don't know, it's so subconscious, I'm not even paying attention to if I'm W tapping or not. I might have just not been W tapping the entire video. And you guys are like keyboard warrioring in the comments. W tap, you're not W tapping, stop complaining. That's why like, there's a lot of things that feel like are going wrong, but I'm not complaining about them because the odds are it's my fault. Like, in some of the base fights, I felt like I was getting hit reg, but realistically I was just like blocking too long, blocking at the wrong time. My aim was slightly off them, so like even though it feels in the moment like, oh, that game screwed me over, it's probably my fault in some way. Because it used to be good, it used to work, and there's no reason why it just suddenly wouldn't work anymore. So yeah, I will get better. It's like every time I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go on this huge skill spike, I'm gonna grind out the game and learn like 7 million new tricks. That's when I decide, yeah, let's just stop playing the game for like 6 weeks and just lose everything. But then like, every time I like leave and come back, I do come back a little bit better than I left. Like after the readjustment period, I mean. So give me like 2 or 3 weeks and I'll probably be better than I was at the time that I left. Also, can't be bothered / don't want to have a bridge from my base to diamonds, so I'm just gonna do that. Like, that is a fight, that one fight against red there. No chance I lose that 6 weeks ago. No way, it was a free kill. He had less health and gear. Oh, they're both gonna start going for me, aren't they? God, I used to know how to... Oh wait, no, he's just skipping for my bed. Never mind. This skip is fine for me, because there's like 2 other beds in the game, and I'm getting emeralds out of it. And apparently 3 diamonds as well, for some reason. So I'm totally fine with this bed trade, especially if he voids. Nah, he didn't void. That would have been a dumb void. Am I crazy if I get a diamond sword? Yes, I am. Let's not get a diamond sword. Oh, shoot. He's got diamond freaking armor. What the hell? Hey, maybe I should have gotten a diamond sword. I don't know. I just saw him strutting around mid with, like, no prot and was like, oh, this guy's fine. And now all of a sudden he's got better gear than me. Oh, no, he's, like, here as well. Oh, I don't think he likes me very much. I didn't mean for it to land there. Okay, okay, if you hit me here, that's probably a good thing. Yeah, nice. And then I'll take like the worst possible path over to your base. You're gonna get stabbed in the back, by the way. Cool. I knew I was getting fireballed, I wasn't expecting that direction, so I just wasn't prepared for it. I had to pearl to recover. Oh, I don't know what I want to do here, you know. Oh, red's gone. Cool, okay. He was kind of terrorizing me a little bit, so I'm glad that he's out of the game. Kind of wishing I bought jump now, though. I bought speed to, like, catch him, but I don't know, jump would be way better in my current situation. I mean, speed isn't bad, by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, please don't turn around. Cool. Awesome. Bedwars win on gelato. I was gonna say at like 2 AM because that's when I've been recording the last video, but no, it's only 10:30, so not as good.